one more is the best.
Ah, c'est bon ça.
Former WBC light heavyweight champion of the world and the challenger for this event, Pascal.
Hi everybody. First of all, I want to thank Sergey Kovalev. Spasiba, Sergey, to give me a shot to your title. Spasiba means thank you in Russian. No, probably. Honestly, this fight is simple. Your title must be the remix of Rocky 4. This is the North American guy versus the Russian. But in this movie, in the remix, I'm not Apollo Creed. I'm Rocky. You know? And seriously, this is the best fight possible. I respect Sergey Kovalev. Is the king of the division. Right now, I'm having in front of me the best, the toughest challenge of my life, Sergey, because he's the king of the division. I'm fighting the WBA, the IBF, and WBO champion. That's going to be a real good fight, a tough fight, but you know, I love challenges. I'm a guy who always tries to face the best, and that's what I'm going to do on March 14. I'm going to face the best of the division, Sergey Kovalev. That's going to be a really good fight, and I hope you guys is going to show up. We must pack the best centers, like 15,000 to 20,000 people. That's going to be on HBO. I want to thank Peter Nelson, HBO, to showcase that fight. And the show must go on, baby. March 14. J'aimerais remercier Sergey Kovalev pour me donner une chance à ce titre IBF, WBO et WBA. Sergey Kovalev, c'est le roi de la division. C'est pas un junior boxeur, mais bien le roi de la division. Je vais affronter le roi de la division le 14 mars. Mais moi, comme vous savez, je suis un gars de challenge. J'aime les défis. Et c'est pour ça que j'ai demandé à Jean Bedard de finaliser un combat avec Katidura pour me battre contre Sergey Kovalev. Alors le 14 mars, j'espère que vous allez être présents parce que c'est pas un des plus gros combats, mais le plus gros combat de toute l'histoire de la boxe au Canada. C'est un enjeu. Alors j'ai vraiment hâte que le show commence. Merci beaucoup.
À la gauche de Jean, son entraîneur, il les choisit judicieusement, ex-champion du monde dans 4 catégories de poids différentes, boxeur de la décennie dans les années 90, une légende de la boxe et l'un des meilleurs boxeurs de tous les temps, et qui sera donc l'un des hommes de poing de Jean Pascal le 14 mars prochain. To Jean's left, it is always a pleasure to introduce this man, former world champion in 4 different weight divisions, fighter of the decade of the 1990s, a legend of the world of boxing, one of the all-time greatest fighters, one of Jean Pascal's quartermen, ladies and gentlemen, Hall of Famer and trainer Roy Jones Jr.
Thank you. It's always an honor and a pleasure to be here in Montreal. I love working with Pascal, I love the fans here, love everybody up here in Canada. I just want to say I thank God that these guys are coming out and having an opportunity to face one another, because I feel like this is the 2 best guys in the division, and the division where I left a big trademark at. I love to see guys fight the best fighter. And in this case, you got 2 guys who are the best fighters in the division, to me, fighting one another. And I couldn't ask to see a better thing. I mean, you got to be on one side or the other, and both are friends. I'll have my work with John, so got to do what we got to do. But at the same time, I'm just happy in my heart to see that both of these guys want to go out and prove to the world who is the best guy in the division. That's what boxing is all about to me. So I'm a proud man. I thank y'all for having me.
Ouais, je vais vous expliquer, il est toujours très heureux de revenir à Montréal et de revoir les partisans de boxe du Canada. Remercie Dieu que ces deux hommes, les deux meilleurs de cette division de poids, dit-il, acceptent de s'affronter l'un et l'autre. Il a dit qu'on ne pourrait pas demander mieux et meilleur combat dans cette catégorie de poids. Il faut faire ce qu'il faut faire pour démontrer qui est le meilleur, dit-il. Et on va prouver au monde entier le 14 mars prochain, explique Roy Jones, qui est le meilleur boxeur dans cette catégorie de poids.
Let me speak English because Russian you don't understand. I don't know French. But I studied French in my school, in my hometown, but I remember nothing about French. Just je m'appelle, bonjour, and merci beaucoup. I want to say that, first of all, also I want to thank a lot to my promoter, Katie Duva and her team, my trainer, John Jackson, my AD Screamers, my manager, and also HBO. Also, I want to thank you everybody who came here, Canadian fans who support me, who love boxing, because boxing in Canada is a very popular sport. Also, I was hockey. And also want to thanks to Jean Pascal, and you're welcome for your thanks to me. And what I'm doing in the ring, I'm doing everything for, first of all, for me myself, and also I'm doing it for a great show. I love to show good boxing, because right now not every boxer can show good action. I try to show in the ring everything who love you, what love you, and March 14 will be very good and very interesting fight, because Jean Pascal is the best opponent after Bernard Hopkins, and he's former WBC champion, and I think so this will be a very, very good fight, because I will be in the ring. And I think so enough to speak. I'm not talking, sorry, I'm fighting. Welcome to March 14 to Bell Center, and you will see a very interesting show. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas.
Merci de l'acteur. Sergei Kovalev expliquait qu'il a étudié le français très peu à un très bas âge. Désire remercier les promoteurs de cet événement, son équipe, son entraîneur, son gérant et le réseau HBO. Merci à tout le monde d'être ici. Merci aux partisans de boxe d'ici qui sont toujours au rendez-vous, dit-il. Et finalement, il désire remercier Jean-Pascal d'accepter ce défi du 14 mars prochain. Il a expliqué, Sergei Kovalev, que dans le ring, il veut donner un spectacle et un bon spectacle de boxe à chaque fois. Il ne sait pas tous les boxeurs qui ont la capacité de donner ce genre de spectacle. Lui, il l'a.
And right now, tonight back to LA again.
If you knock out so many of your opponents, will you knock out Jean Pascal?
You know, my goal not knock out, not to get knocked out from each fight. My goal is to get next victory. How is fight? It's already thinking in the ring, not before the ring, already in the ring. In the action, because if you have a plan, and one plan, for example, and your opponent something changed what you saw before on TV or on internet or from his last fight, but with you he can fighting a different way.
Yeah.
And your plan is broken. And you need to think again. You need to think again what you need to do. Because I'm fighting from the situation, you know.
What do you think it feels like to get hit by Sergey Kovalev?
Feels?
What do you think it feels like to get punched by you? What does that feel like?
I don't know. I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. Nothing. I'm no sadomaso.
Do you think this is, obviously Bernard Hopkins is the most experimented fighter that you fought. Do you think Jean Pascal, in terms of the experience he's got and also the fact that he's in his prime, that he might be one of the best challenges you've had so far in the ring?
If I exactly understand your question, Jean Pascal right now trained under Roy Jones Jr. and he getting a lot of experience from legend boxing, and also he fought twice against Bernard Hopkins, and he's very, if he's analyzed the right things from his fights and his workouts, he's right now very experienced. He has very big experience. But also me, I'm getting from each fight some experience. You know, like from last fight, I got something for me, because before I said I'm ready to get couple lessons from professor.